Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, let's get straight to it. Great week on Fade to Black, continuing tonight with Nancy Thames. She is with us to discuss the truth of ET contact. And then tomorrow night, Jim Harold is with us. That's right. He's got a new book out, True Ghost Stories. So we'll be discussing the paranormal and ghost and maybe a little ET tomorrow night with Jim Harold. And then coming up this Sunday, I'll be downtown here in Los Angeles with Billy Carson at Regal Cinemas at LA Live for the red carpet premiere of his new TV show, Anunnaki. And the tickets for that are below. All right, let's get straight to it. We've got a busy news day in front of us. On this day in history, 1976, the theme song, Welcome Back by John Sebastian from the TV show Welcome Back, Kotter, becomes the number one song in America. And if you were around, you were singing it. On this day in 1976. Here's your fader fact. The real name for a hashtag is Octothorpe. Now, I know that octo refers to the symbol's 8 points. Makes sense. But I don't know about the Thorpe part. I haven't figured that out. But that's your fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. Crazy, sad day. Steve Albini, amazing producer, engineer, worked with Nirvana, the Pixies, hundreds of other bands, thousands of albums and recordings, has died of a heart attack. He was 61 years old. Outspoken, critical of the music business, and extremely talented. Died at the age of 61. Crazy. All right, let's get to it. The world just experienced its hottest April on record, extending an 11-month streak in which every month has set a new temperature record. Each month since June of 2023 has ranked as the planet's hottest on record compared with the corresponding month in the previous years. Including April, the world's average temperature was the highest on record, above the average from the 1850 to 1900 pre-industrial period, all the way to present day. Wow. I watched it today. Dramatic video shows a Boeing cargo plane skidding down a runway on its belly and nose earlier today when its landing gear malfunctioned. The FedEx Airlines Boeing 763 radioed ahead for permission to make the emergency belly landing as it approached Istanbul from Paris. Video showed the nearly 10-year-old freighter jet landing on its functioning rear wheels before slowly lowering to horizontal, then tipping down on its nose with no front wheels to support it. It's an amazing video. You've got to go check it out. Now, San Francisco's in the news. It's not about what you think, though. It's because sea lions have taken over San Francisco's Pier 39. They always hang out at Pier 39, but right now it's crazy town. In recent days, 1,100 to 1,200, that's right, sea lions have started flopping around on the docks. All of this announced by Harbor Master Sheila Chander, and she did this yesterday. That's the highest number recorded in 15 years. They are coming down from southeastern Alaska to the Channel Islands right here in Southern California for mating season and are at the pier in such large numbers because of a massive school of anchovies. That's right, anchovies swimming near the Farallon Islands. Anchovies are their favorite dish, even on pizza. A team of nutritionists and medical researchers at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health has found evidence that daily consumption of olive oil may reduce the chances of developing dementia. In their study, published in the journal JAMA Network Open, the group analyzed data for thousands of people included in two separate health databases and found that those people who consumed at least 7 grams of olive oil daily were less likely to die from dementia-related ailments. Now, I don't know about you, but right next to my stove is a bottle of olive oil. I use it every day. I'm waiting for the report on unsalted Irish butter. That's what I need to find out. NASA's Boeing crew flight test is now targeted to launch at 6:16 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, May 17th, to the International Space Station. Following a thorough data review completed yesterday, the United Launch Alliance decided to replace a pressure regulation valve on the liquid oxygen tank on the Atlas V rocket Centaur upper stage. ULA plans to roll the rocket back to its vertical integration facility at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida today and begin the replacement. The ULA team will perform leak checks and functional checkouts in support of the next launch attempt. iSpace, it's a small I, by the way, iSpace, a Japanese lunar exploration company that's working to put more human presence in space, has teamed up with United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, otherwise known as UNESCO, to take an important part of our humanity and preserve it on the moon during its upcoming Hakuto R Mission 2, which will send a robotic lander to the lunar surface. The mission will be to deliver to the lunar surface a memory disk developed by UNESCO containing 275 languages and other cultural artifacts. This would be an effort to keep a piece of our humanity alive in case there's a future threat to humankind's existence on Earth. Yeah. A seed bank. Using the James Webb Space Telescope, astronomers have discovered that a scorching hot lava planet believed to be composed of diamond grew a second atmosphere. And that was after its star destroyed its first atmosphere. The planet, known as 55 Cancri E, is located around 41 light years from us and has a width almost twice that of Earth and a mass around 9 times greater. Among the exoplanets that scientists have cataloged over the years, this world is classified as a super Earth. That means it's more massive than Earth, but way lighter than Neptune and Uranus. Yet, that's where the comparisons end. This exoplanet is so dense that astronomers have hypothesized that it is composed mostly of carbon that's been compressed to diamond. Wow. And finally, I'll leave you with this. And you haven't heard anything about it. And I'll tell you why. China's Chang'e 6 spacecraft appears to carry a previously undisclosed secret lunar rover as part of the mission's far side exploration plans of the moon. Chang'e 6 launched on a Long March 5 rocket from Wenchang early May 3rd, last week. The mission will attempt to bring back to Earth the first ever samples from the lunar far side. Now, China had disclosed objectives, a landing site, and science payloads for the mission ahead of the launch. However, following launch, the spacecraft's maker, the China Academy of Space Technology, revealed an image showing a rover attached to the mission lander. What? Chang'e 6 is a backup to the 2020 Chang'e 5 near-side sample return mission. With that mission successful, Chang'e 6 has been repurposed for a more ambitious lunar far side sampling mission. A similar process saw the backup Chang'e 4 mission land in Van Karman crater on the lunar far side following the success of Chang'e 3 lander and its rover mission. The Chang'e 6 mission includes new international payloads from France, Sweden, Italy, and a Pakistani CubeSat, and now the secret additional rover. Little is known about the rover, but a mention of Chang'e 6 and its rover made in a post from the Shanghai Institute of Ceramics under the Chinese Academy of Sciences suggests the small vehicle carries an infrared imaging spectrometer to determine the composition of rocks, soil, and regolith on the lunar surface. This could also be used for water detection. It is not clear how the rover, attached to the side of the lander, will descend to the surface. Chang'e 6 is likely to reach the moon later today and enter lunar orbit. China has yet to publish a clear official timeline for the mission, but here it is. The plan is to land, collect rocks, within 48 hours, launch back to lunar orbit, dock with the Chang'e 6 orbiter, and return to Earth. Wow. All from the far side of the moon. But there is no word about the secret rover mission. But I'm going to find out, and I'll keep you posted. There you go. That's all the breaking news that you need for this Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. Tonight, Nancy Tame is with us on Fade to Black. We're going to be talking about the truth of ET contact, that and so much more. But for now, all I've got is Go Backley Tappy.